Hey, how's it going, everybody? It is I, the 3D printing wizard, Chris. We're gonna do some game unboxings today. We have quite a few games in the what I like to call the shelf o' shame. So these are all the games that I have not played. Most of them are ready to be unboxed. These are all the games I have played, which is just a massive collection of games that I've been, making sure to play and enjoy them all, and they stay in the collection. If they don't, they go to the friendly local game store and get donated. So we're gonna unbox some games, and it is Halloween season. You may see a trend in some of these games. We'll start out with a Halloween game and maybe end with a very Halloween game. So let's start with one first. Kind of excited for this one. House of a Thousand Corpses. Everyone knows one of Rob Zombie's best movies. It's a trick or treats game. They make a lot of horror themed games. It's an interesting take on hidden movement, from what I understand. So basically, someone plays as the victim, everyone else plays as one of the family members hunting for the victim. Yeah, I kind of dig it. Let's take a look. We'll go fancy. I have a scalpel. All right. Sorry about the glare. But we will cut right into this box here. No, not into the actual box. Okay. Should be good enough. Oh yeah, that glare is much better now that the wrapper is off. Yep. Each player will take on the role of a member of the Firefly family. Players will work together cooperatively to find pesky teenagers hiding in the house. Yeah, interesting take. Do love the cover art. That is pretty freaky. We got tokens. Ooh, the game board is pretty. So this has spot UV coating. That's what makes it shiny in certain spots. I do love me some of that. We have a whole bunch of free baggies. Each character card for each character. We got Otis, Baby, Mother, Captain, Earl, Grandpa Hugo. I always love Grandpa. He's hilarious with his samurai outfit. And Dr. Satan. Oh, and of course, Tiny. Tiny. So weird. He's so tall. Got some standees. We got a whole bunch of red tokens already in a bag. Oh, look at this. We got stickers. Please place these stickers on the wooden initiative markers. Well, let's go ahead and do that. Let's find those wooden initiative markers. Oh, these must be them. Let's see. Yep, those are them. We got work to do here. All right. Is it one of those? Nope, it doesn't fill it completely. We can center that. There's Mother. Now let's do Otis. Man, I remember when I bought the game Catacombs. It's a flicking game where you flick the different pieces at each other, kind of like it's like D&D, but it is a dexterity game, and kind of awesome. But every single one of those had to be stickered. The downfall being the stickers didn't actually last. After playing it for a while, some of those stickers started coming off, so I had to add a little bit of specialty glue to hold it down. Definitely didn't use the old super glue because that would have ruined that paper. Let's take a look at some of these cards. Thank goodness for these old cigarette wrapper remover tabs that apparently don't work. Boom. Oh yeah, we got some pretty cool. Oh yeah, we got some cool art on here. Cheerleader, Don Willis. Yeah, I do really like this art. It's really grungy, grimy, which is rabbit in a rabbit costume. Definitely thematic to the game, or to the movie, because it was a very grungy, dirty game, or movie. Keep saying game. I really mean movie. Oh, we got some more of the bunny rabbit. As many of you know, I actually have been painting miniatures. This game doesn't come with miniatures, but there are some you can buy separately, and I did buy them. Search tokens. Oh, these are the other way around. Okay. Scalp? That's just disgusting. Oh, that's a femur. Everybody wants a gross little femur. Alright. Get me another baggie. Are there so... Oh, yeah, there's still tokens that gotta come out of the... My favorite part about unboxing games is punching out all the fun little things. This is a great hobby if you just love organizing and using your OCD powers to make everything look amazing. I'm guessing there's no 3D printed inserts for this game, but it doesn't look like it really needs it. It does help you set up. We'll take a look though. There's a little, I guess, it's a little flame token, blood token. Don't know. Yeah, it looks like you put little tokens on here. Oh yeah, we got a lot of, oh yeah, here's your tokens for each player. Yeah, look at this cute like chibi art with the giant heads. Put that right side up for you. Here, I'll pop it out. Look at that. Oh, real good movie. All right, we'll make a little baggie for those two. I most likely won't use them though, because, like I said, I started getting the miniature painting, and I saw that they sold the miniatures for this game. I started, so I got them primed and a little bit of dry brushing done. I might even leave them like this because the details are tiny on these guys. Like if you look at this, go for it. Come on, you can do it. You can do it, camera. You can do it. Yeah, you can see his little tools in his apron. Those are going to be tough to paint. But I might try to paint them. We'll see. But I do have every single one. Where's Dad? Or Grandpa? Yeah. With his little samurai helmet and a shotgun. Come on, you can do it, camera. There we go. Yeah. Those would be fun to paint. But that'll take up these bad boys. So over here we got some green tokens. But we'll take a look online. We'll see if there's some... See if Printables may have a House of a Thousand Corpses board game. Little organizer I can print. But this doesn't look like a super complicated game. There's some games where I'm like, I have to print an organizer because this speeds up play. Boom. All right, that game is as organized as I'm going to allow it to be. That goes there. This goes in the recycling bin. Boom. Oh, I guess I'll put the extra baggies in here. Definitely plenty of room for the miniatures. And the lid. That's the House of a Thousand Corpses. So we'll go to the next game. The next game I hear actually has a really good production value in terms of like the box and organization already. So let me take a look. We have River of Gold, another game I picked up from the friendly local game store. I have played this game. I play it a lot on Board Game Arena. It's super fun. Basically, you're different clans and you move up and down a river, trading goods, and it's a turn optimization kind of Euro-ish game. Not very difficult, but it's fun. I had a lot of fun with this game, and I love the artwork, and I hear the production value is really good. Now, the box, as you can see, is The lid is up, so that means there's probably some things that need to be opened up. And I'm guessing there's a ton of cardboard that needs to be taken care of. I always love when they give you this sticker right here. Recommended card sleeves. 1 pack of Gray Gamegenic. More games need to do that. Just tell me what sleeves I need. Now, if you do own board games and you need to buy sleeves for your games, Board Game Geek, if you go to any game on there, it'll tell you they're recommended in different brands of games. Oh, look at that spot gold treatment. Well, it might actually, yeah, spot gold paint. Instead of spot UV, you got spot gold. And it does have a Dice Tower Seal of Excellence. That means you got scored a 9 or higher. Oh, yeah. You've already got linen paper. Oh, yeah. There's a lot of tokens. There's a lot of tokens. There's 4 sheets of tokens with lots of tokens on there. Ooh. Ooh, that gold on that board. If I focus, look at the gold on that board. Yep, it does have a nice organization already. Here's the red character, the blue character, the green, and the white. Dice. Oh, they're big and chunky dice. One thing I did see. Hold on. Look at these big old dice. These are your clan dice. They don't need to be in bags. They don't actually need to be in more than one spot. Let's take a look at the cards real quick, see if they have any cool... Do love production value. I am a production value slut. Pretty generic cards. They're thick, though. But here's all the different people you can deliver to and what they give you when you deliver to them. Here's the different tribes that you can be, or clans. I really like the one where there's a clan where you can just move the die to whatever you want the next round, and that one's always fun. And then here's your different, what do they call that? Your achievements that you can do for the round. All right, is there a photo of how they want these pieces to go into the box? Mantis Clan, Crane Clan, Scorpion Clan, Crab Clan. River of Gold. Let's see here. Come on. Give me a picture of what the box looks like so I know how to put everything away. Of course there's no pictures. Boo. Boo. But it does look like I can organize it a bit. So yeah, cards definitely go in the center. Pieces can go like this. What do we got here? I got coins. These are probably 5s. And then I got my different merchant items. So we've got our pots, our fabric, our grains. These are our location things. We got our moons. So, how does one want to organize this? I mean, I could put these in each corner. Yeah, there's those. Yeah, those do fit in each corner. Put the dice in the center. Put that in the center. And let's see if we can organize these. Ooh, these are thick. These are like triple thick. Holy cow. That is some thick cardboard. It won't focus. There we go. Chonky cardboard with the linen finish. It's not the thick linen finish that I normally like, but very good production value. Does this go right here? Oh yeah, those can go right there. There are so many of these location tiles. Just steal some of the baggies from the other game. Money, money. Yeah, those are all the same size. One. Yeah, we're gonna have to get some. We're gonna have to see if there's some 3D printable stuff for this, because this is already looking to be less than organized to me. It needs trays. If not, I'll design something. I can easily design some inserts to fit in these. Hey, come on, camera, focus. There we go. Fit some trays inside of these things and organize these, because these fit pretty well. I mean, they barely fit neatly in there. Let's actually try something real quick. They're being so sloppy. I know you kids like them sloppy. I remember when Adam Sandler was the comedy guy. Anyone else remember when he was the comedy guy? Yeah, I guess that kind of works. I mean, there's still more. I don't know if I'm going to get them all in there so neatly. But we can try. They're just so thick. Yeah, they'll fit. It's not my favorite. Now, if you really want to go crazy, there's these little tabs here. You can grab your knife and you can cut those off. I really don't mind. But I do not like the organization of this. There's just so much empty, wasted space with these. Like, why not just make little rectangles to hold everything? All right, that one's done. Into the recycling bin. More coinage. All right, this can go in here. Oop. Let's see. What I might do is use those for each different. See if I can fit all 4 into one. Ooh, barely. Alright. Yeah, we're going to see if River of Gold has a 3D printable insert here shortly. Because even though I do enjoy using what comes with the game, I kind of feel like there's only 3 resources, but there's 4 trays, but even though it comes with all this organization, I don't think it's that well designed. GameGenix always makes some nice organization stuff, and who's it? Game Trace. Parks had a really good organizer that came with it. I was happy with that. Look at all those. And here's another tray, another sheet done. And a few more of these clay pots. Boom. And a whole bunch of coinage. I know there's an expansion for this game too. And we'll throw these in here. How about that? And these can go in here. Boom. And the rest of these coins will go in the center. Oh, this is so fun. It's like popping pimples, but way more fun. Just saying. If you have one of those urges to pop pimples, I think popping out pieces for board games is just as nice. Oh yeah. 2 at a time. 2 at a time. Anyone else played River of Gold? Again, it's on Board Game Arena. And I think it's a premium game, so you do have to be subscribed. But I think the subscription is only like $35 a year. For $35 a year, you get like 1,000 games that you can play. Highly, highly recommend. All right. River of Gold, organized. It barely fits in the box. Game of rivals and riches set on the legendary river of Rokugan. Beautiful. I like it. All right, you ready? This is an old one. Another Seal of Excellence game from the Dice Tower. Clank. This is the original Clank, not Clank Catacombs, which I do have. I just haven't unboxed it yet. This is a deck building game, which is pretty fun. I do love deck builders. Let's go overhead. Yeah, it's a deck builder, and what's interesting about this is you're all exploring basically the catacombs, and in those little catacombs, there's like a dragon that's sleeping, and you're trying to get stuff out, but you're making noise, and that's the clank. That's what I find interesting about this game. Is again really fun, thematic. Have never played it. I've seen it played quite a few times because I'll watch board game playthroughs online to see if I like a game, if I've never played it, when I can't get it on Board Game Arena to try first. But here it is, Clank. Gosh, this is pretty low. Direwolf does not have the best production value, but it does come with a tray. Oh, look at that. Ooh, that is a nice item bag. It's nice and thick, and it's actual canvas. Actual canvas. What's nice about that is you can't see through it. There's so many of these that are so see-through. I just got the new Quacks of Quedlingberg. They just call it Quacks now. And it is so easy to see through the bag. But here's all your different pieces. So there's the blue player and black, yellow. I think black is I forget. Yeah, black is actually the bad. So there's your player ones. And we got cards. It's literally just cards and a bag of stuff. I think there's expansions for this too. I just went ahead and bought the newer version, which is more popular. I'll show you. Oh, there's some stuff to break out though. Yeah, here's some stuff you can get. You can fight an ogre or an orc or a crystal golem. I think it takes that to kill it. Yeah, you have to have the cards. And the cards that you have in your hand tell you... Yeah, so this tells you it's got that ability. So Burgle. And basically you win cards, and those cards give you more ability. So you continue to make a better deck of cards. Yeah, so that one gives you movement. So each one of those feats of movement. And then I think there's sword, right? Sidestep, Burgle. Oh yeah, and the goblin. Defeat, you get 1 gold. Gem, draw a card. Acquire 2 clank for this gem. Ooh, look at this dragon token. That looks like a sea monster, actually, more than a dragon. Decent cards. About the same as River of Gold. Explore. Gives you 2 and some movement. Secret Tome. I think you need to do stuff. Alright. The Duke. Worth 1 something for every 5 gold you have. Is it 1 victory point? Is it 1 something? Ooh, double walking. -2 clank. I need that card. I dig the premise though. Alright, let's take a look at what these punch-out pieces are. Oh, we've got some gold pieces and some potions. All right. Some unlockables. Didn't come with all but one extra bag. We'll have to see if there's a 3D printed insert for this as well. We'll do that all at the end. We'll just unbox and then look at the end. I'll throw everything in one bag. Unfortunately, that's all you gave me was one extra bag. But who's played Clank or Clank Catacombs? Or played any of the expansions and I just lost a piece. And this is much thinner cardboard compared to River of Gold. I mean, like a third of the thickness. Yeah, you pay for that production value. I mean, there's quite a bit of a price difference. But not everyone cares about. I'll throw the gold just in here. That's something that's just going to be in its own little pile. Clank exclamation point. Okay. These must be treasures. No, I missed the bag. Who let me drink? Come here. Using the overhead camera so I can see you directly into the box without having to move it. That's big brain energy right there. Yeah, Direwolf, definitely lower quality. Trick or Treat wasn't bad. But let's take a look at the board real quick. Recycling bin. Get in my belly. And I forgot my hole punch. Clank Digital. Oh, yeah, that's right. It is on an iPad app. Oh, no spot UV coating, no spot gold coating. Yeah, so let's kind of do like an overview of the game here. So you enter and you start going through the different areas trying to find treasures, and you can see there's different treasures and stuff. And then, yeah, and over here tells you the warning levels of things. So, yeah. Pretty cool. All right, we have more recycling. Boom. Clank. A deck building adventure. A game I'm really excited to play. Again, I've never played it. I do like deck builders. I love Dune, Imperium. Very good deck builder. We have one more horror game. And that's Halloween, a hidden movement game. Who doesn't want a Michael Myers game? Now, the art, subjectively, not my favorite. It is another hidden movement game. This time, one person plays as Michael Myers. Everyone else plays as the characters in the hospital. There's a Halloween 1 game. It didn't get rated too well. This one is rated a little bit better, but had way less ratings. But basically, same premise. You are the Michael Myers. You are running around, well, walking swiftly through the hospital. Where's the police station? Could be either. We'll take a look. I think it's the hospital because there's a lot of hospital characters. There's like a nurse and a doctor. And of course you got Mr. Loomis. Yep, we need more things into the recycling bin. Remember kids, recycling is cool. Let's see. Laurie Strode needs your help. Is she in the game? Get her some medicine or a wheelchair, or why did the lights just go out? Okay, yeah, so they're taking the movie to where Laurie Strode is in the hospital, and Michael Myers is roaming through trying to find her, and everyone else is just kind of in the way. So let's take a look what we got here. I'm not too... I mean, this artwork is just... It's okay. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's cheap. Even the rule book is like the world's thinnest paper. Oh, and we got cardboard cutouts. I'll have to see if they have a oh, shiny. Oh yeah, this is your board. So you use a dry erase marker to control where you are. Oh, but they did do spot UV coating again. So if you look at each number, shines a little bit, just right light. So that's cool. That does make it easier to see. Oh, but they missed. This has a major production issue. Oh. Ha! Take a look at this. So the spot UV coating is here. So let's take a look at an easy one. So here's the number 61, right? Here's 61. But here is the spot UV coating for it. And it's at an angle. You can see where they messed up. That's crazy. Yeah. So if you look at this whole top row, there's no UV coating. All the UV coating. So here's N1. Here's the N1 spot UV coating. We're going to have to... Let me get my phone. We'll take a picture of this. See if I can... Yep, there we go. Yep. And, oh, God. Well, yeah, I knew it was going to be horrible. See, where's the M? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there. N1, N1. Yep. Oh, boy. It's probably not worth opening up the rest of the game if I'm just going to return. Oh, no. You got to put stickers on the little thing. I got to see if there's characters for it. So, yeah, that's fun. Major production issue here. And I had to make that joke. Oh, boy, that's so bad. Yeah, it's going at like a 20-degree angle off. And then the UV coating is all, like, you can see, like, here's the number, here's the UV coating, but that UV coating is actually for the number over here. Because the whole thing's tilted. So, like, if this was flat to go in, the board went in like this. And then everything got stamped with the UV coating. Oof. Oof. Oh, man. Well then. Let me know if you also had production issues with this game. But let's take a look at the other games we talked about. I'm just going to put this back because we're going to maybe return it to the store? I guess I can try. I can go down there and see if the board game store let me do a swap. Well, that was disappointing, everyone. You know, just because of that, let's open up another game. Let's put this back over here, because that's going to remind me to take that to the store today. Let's open up Foundations of Metropolis. Now, who has heard of a game called Foundations of Rome? Foundations of Rome was like a ridiculous production value. Like, it was, you're building little itty bitty cities, and Foundations of Rome literally had like pretty massive. I mean, the box was as big as like this printer over here, because it had, every building was actually a building that was produced. So this is the much less expensive version, $40. Arcane Wonders, another Dice Tower Essentials game. Yeah, that's right, because Tom Vassell and them from Dice Tower, they find games from other countries, and they're like, hey, we need this game to come to America. This was one of those games. So this is the Essentials version. But yeah, let's see if the production value isn't borked like it is in Halloween. Plan and building stuff. But yeah, basically you're building a town. Oop, we got spot UV coating again. Let's see if they nailed the centering on it. Yep, sure is. Emerson Mastucci. We got pieces. Oh, and it's in a wrapper. And that's really hard to get out. Oh, that's a lot of pieces. Oh, yeah. Oh, there's even more cardboard in here. My goodness. Oh, these are your player trays. And here's all the little, see, buildings are just these things instead of being some ridiculous, nonsensical stuff. Yeah, let's just open up this. I can put it back in this container. So these are, oh, there's more stuff. Look at that, I got a dual layer board. I do love me a nice dual layer board. Where's me knife? I really wish I remembered my knife. I took it with me when I went and photographed a wedding last weekend, and I put it over in my bedside tray. So I don't have my normal, beautiful knife that I normally have with me here. I'm over here using a way too sharp of a blade. Cycling. Oh yeah, so these are each of your player. You'll put your pieces down on here when you buy it. Let's see, let's take a look at the main board. Up here's a tracker for how much land things cost. Here's your prestige tracker depending on your building, and then this is the town upon which you build. Look at that. Yeah. Way simpler than the original foundations of Rome. Okay. Now, where do these pieces go when they get taken out? Is there room in all this? Well, we'll find out here shortly. Let's open up these cards. Oh, and of course these cards don't have our famous cigarette pull tabs. Boom. Scalpel. Boom. Pretty decent cards. And there's the locations that you can build. That goes there. Really should put the cover back on there. Those things are sharp. Oh, that card is damaged already. Boo. That card already has damage to it. There we go. Everyone knows it's going to be E9 now. Those are just locations that you can build. Dice? Maybe these things go here? Little chiclet pieces? Yeah, we'll take these out of the bag and put them here. How about that? Okay. Let's see what the fuss is all about. These are super thick. These are like River of Gold thickness. Oh yeah, first player token. Whole lot of money. Oh yeah, here's all the different locations that you can build. So they're cardboard. Yep, purple, green, red, and yellow. Here we go. You know what? I'm thinking the best way of doing this is to already load up the board with their pieces. Let's see here. Oh, that is taller. It fits nicely. It locks in place, but that's going to be way taller. Let's see if there's room for that. I mean, it can get a little taller in there. But I don't think it can do it for all four of them. Is there a picture in the rule book on how they want me to put this away? No. Of course not. Nope. Sure ain't. There's definitely not a room for all that. Let's go a little internet scurrying. Boom. Main. Get our keyboard out. Printables. Left screen. We're going to search. Actually, you know what? We'll go to Board Game Geek first. Oh, spell Board Game Geek wrong. And we're going to look up Foundations of Metropolis. Does anyone have a picture of inside the box? Everything put away. Nope, sure don't. I mean, this makes the most sense to be organized like this, like already in the trays. I'll give it a try and see if it fits. Because I'm not seeing where that's all going to fit besides there. But let's see if there's an insert for River of Gold. Oh yeah, here's these little trays for pulling out all the pieces. That's not bad. Oh, they put those in there like this. Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll print this. We will download that. All models. Their pictures. Oh, seems like you're did a while ago. All right. Another set of inserts. Yeah, those pieces all went there. That's each player's pieces. Here's all. Oh, that has 3D printed. All the coins in one bin. That's not bad. Let's download that one too. I'll take a look at it. All files. No. Don't stick to my finger. All right, and then we're going to look up Clank. Well, that's not portable, but I don't think that helps me any. Let's say buy more expansions for it. Yep. Clank Catacombs and expansions. I don't have Clank. Oh, I do have Clank Catacombs. Yep. All right. We've done what we needed to do. Let's organize the rest of those games. Let me put my keyboard away so there's room. Organize all this goodness. This will go here. Boop. Come on. I mean, this is kind of nice if this is how it works, because then it would just be literally like, pull the game out, ready to go. All right, and they are priced. Shopping mall. That's not, this is motel. Motel. Restaurant? Some kind of condos. Some kind of mall. Apartments. Mall. I wish these things match exactly where they had to go. This is starting to get a little ridiculous. Retail shops. That might be retail shops? Retail shops? This looks like some kind of park. Yeah, this definitely looks like a house. This definitely looks like a house. This looks like a statue. And this looks like maybe a school. And this looks like a park, and this looks like a marketplace. These are the things I don't know. And coffee shop. Wow. I don't know what any of these things are. Which one's a small statue? Small statue. I don't see a small statue. Oh, yep, there it is. Boom. Market has one. Yep, this is market. Coffee shop? Coffee shop. Home. Home. Now, this looks like a bathroom, but it says school. And a park. And they all fit on your tray. And they don't slide off. That's pretty nice. Okay. That is thick cardboard again. Alright, let's do the next one. Team Yellow. Oh yeah, I didn't look. I guess that's fast food. Okay, here's a motel. Hotel, hotel. Retail. This is $1. Oh yeah, these are the easy ones. And these big ones. 6 people. That's condos. And that's a shopping mall. Restaurant. School. Easier to look at the insignia, finding where it needs to go. 2 people. It's a house. The mouse in a house. Money and bonus points. 1 in a building. And a statue. I wonder where these tokens are. There is more cardboard to open up. People? Hold on, let's pump all these out. Into the recycling, well, next to the recycling bin. Alright, 1 in a human. Money in a star. 1 in a dollar. 1 in a human, 1 in a dollar. Park and statue. Alright. Green. I guess that's less green and more, call that turquoisey? Something like that. Houses. Oh, that's a house. This is not a house. This is a school. Condo. Yeah, why isn't it? I guess I have it upside down if we were doing that logic. Retail shops. Man, I love this. Man, dual layer boards are so nice. I don't know if you guys have ever had to work with a single layer board, but dual layer boards are the best. They just hold things so nice. Statue, home, park, and marketplace. These 2, 4, 6, 8. All right. House. House. Coffee shop. Coffee shop. Getting faster once you kind of figure things out. All right, last one. Team Red. Also known as Team Ryan. Ryan's always red. Right, Ryan? This isn't live. We're recording this. House, statue, market, park, house, school, retail shop, retail shop. Yeah, imagine having this all in pieces that are like big. That's how this game is constructed in Foundations. I'll pull it up. I'll pull up Foundations of Rome and show you just how ridiculous Foundations of Rome is. It's kind of crazy. Yeah. All right, let's see if that all fits in its place. Man, those are some super thick cardboard. Holy moly. All right, let's see. Does it fit? It does. There we go. Yep, that does fit. Wow. There's some heaviness right there. Pretty incredible. All right, let's put this money away. And then we'll show you Foundations of Rome. None of that landed in the box. Here's the snack that comes with it. More static electricity. I'll use my other technique. This is the other technique that I like doing. Just punch it all out on a flat surface. Actually, this is the method I use when I have really cheap cardboard pieces that I like to tear, because this is less likely to tear. All right. Not as thick a cardboard for the coinage, but that's okay. Hey, get over there. If I remember correctly, these pieces are you can like claim a property before you build on it. I am interested in this theme. We shall see. And that seems like that's going to be a little too tall. That's fine. All right. This goes on top. And it fits. Wow. Breathe. Breathe. All right. Left screen. Oh, let me put this down here. Halloween, I gotta take it back to the game store and see if they'll take that. Let me cover the Nife up. Okay. And Foundations, and we're gonna look up Foundations of Rome. There it is. Yeah. Here's the buildings. Here's what, and each person has a tray. Like it's kind of ridiculous. Like here's every building. Let me go back here to this. 224 images. Yep, there's one entire thing. That is so ridiculous. If they got the player trays and everything. Yeah, so you build, here's your player box. All your stuff. Just incredible. Pillars. I have those pillars. Yeah, so the game is, yeah, there we go. There's a board. People's buildings on it. It is incredible. But the game, see if we got a price down here for sale. I don't think they sell it anymore. No. We can go to another good website is the boardgameoracle.com, because this is a great place if you're looking for games. So they'll tell you like the daily price drops, like Santorini, the famous edition is now on sale for more than half off. Let's go Foundations of Rome. I'll tell you what the prices were. Oh no, it doesn't have it. Price history. Yep. I think it was a Kickstarter only, which is probably why it doesn't have a, but it was expensive. Foundations of Rome Kickstarter? I think it was Kickstarter. It wasn't, here we go. Merchant 120 Emperor includes the Foundations of Rome base game, 5th player expansion, Monuments expansion, metal coins, $160. $1,000. What'd that do? Oh, with all miniatures hand painted. Oh my gosh. But yeah, the box was. Look at that. Look at that, how big that box is. That is just ridiculous. Yep, and there's a tray for each player. Yep. Yep. Uh-huh. Yep. Yeah, it was ridiculous. Yeah. I'm much more happy with my $40 Foundations of Metropolis game. So that's the board game unboxings for this week. Maybe I'll do a monthly board game unboxing. I got so many games to unbox, and I can't play them until they're unboxed. And I like to save the unboxings for doing, online like this. Everyone can see the unboxing. So if you enjoy this video, hit the like, comment, let me know if you like this stuff. We'll do more unboxings like this. If not, I'll save them for when I do game nights again, but it's just everyone's so busy. I cannot wait for everyone to be free. It's like, I hit up my friends, I'm like, hey, do some gaming. They're like, oh, I got work, which, people got to make money. It is difficult. But yeah, thank you for everyone for seeing the video. Hit like, hit subscribe, do all that stuff. I'm going to buy more games eventually. Right now, the Shelf of Shame is full. I'm not allowing any more games to come in here. So we will ignore that there's these many games just sitting up here. Like, this is too deep over here. And there's 5 games just sitting right here. This one's open. That's Nemesis. I opened up on the last video I did. Yeah, so sad about this though. We'll see if I can I'm gonna give them a ringaroo and see if I can exchange that. And yeah. Other than that, thank you everyone for viewing, and yeah, like, comment, subscribe, do all that nonsense, and we'll catch you later for the next board game unboxing here on the Mr. 3D Print Wizard channel. So yeah, we'll talk to you soon.